My name is Efe Ovie. I'm a senior here at Bethel. I'm a sports studies major and I play rugby. Well, I was at Northern Illinois University in my sophomore year. I decided that it just wasn't the best fit for me growing as a student or as a rugby player. So I was looking to transfer, and actually I went to a camp in Chicago, a USA rugby camp, and I actually met up with Patrick there. He was at Bethel, and I didn't know him at the time. I didn't know anything about Bethel, and I just happened to be partnered with him with all the events. So at the end of the event, I talked to him. I just asked him, like, what's Bethel? And he told me, like, it's a new program. It's in Mishawaka, Indiana, near Notre Dame. And I didn't think much of it because I was at a Division I school, so I was like, I wasn't thinking about going to a smaller school. So over the summer, I was just thinking about it, and I had to make a decision within like 2 months. And so I just called Patrick, and I was like, hey, I want to come down for a visit and check it out. And I met with some of the players here, and it would just seem like a good fit. It seemed like I would grow as a person and as a rugby player, so I just committed. It just felt right, you know, so it almost felt destined to come here because going through that whole process, meeting Patrick, I could have been partnered with anybody else throughout the camp, but I partnered with Patrick, so, you know, maybe this was the perfect fit for me, so, and it has been. Well, I have one special moment that was with rugby, beating Notre Dame, of course, at Notre Dame, and like just having all the fans there, a couple of professors, administrators, like it was just like the ultimate win, you know, just playing a big school and then beating them. We're the underdogs. Nobody expects us to win, you know, so that was a big part of my Bethel experience. And also working with Larry in my class with the PE and administration class, where we came up with a non-for-profit organization, Feast on the Street. And we got to do a presentation in front of a lot of people, and the news was there, so that was pretty cool. Cognitive. Like, the rugby players are gonna understand what I'm talking about. Like, that's probably his favorite word when he's describing things or explaining things, or we ask a question, cognitive. Like, well, every morning, like, I take a hot shower, basically, you know, like, probably about 10-15 minutes, and I get out and I stretch. And so then I come to the Y camp, and then I bike for about 10 minutes, and then we get ready and we go. If it's home at the Moose, we go. And then before I do anything, I like to meditate, you know, just clear my mind, just like focus on things outside of the sport, because that's where the pressure comes from, when you think like, oh, I have to do this, I have to do that. Like, I just think about like my family, I think about school, I just think about all other things besides the sport. So when it's time to play, it's just like, I'm ready to play. Like, it's just fun, you know, just enjoying life. Like, you're not really thinking about, oh, I gotta win or I have to score. It's just out there having fun. I have a dream to like start my own gyms, maybe change the gyms, maybe community centers, but I value if you're not making somebody else's life better, then you're wasting your time. So like, I really want to try to make change in the community that I'm from and communities all around the country, you know, just make an impact. Like, that's just my biggest goal, in whatever way I can, just make the biggest impact possible. Like, that's just what's important to me. So however I go about doing that, I don't know really right now, but when it comes, then I don't know, but yeah, just making an impact. That's the biggest thing for me, just changing lives as much as I can. Just being a great person, you know, like, I just want to be remembered as, of course, one of the best athletes to come out, one of the best rugby players to come out, but just one of the greatest people, you know, the best person I could possibly be. I just want to leave an impression on the staff, the coaches, anybody who sees me around campus. I just want them to remember me as like a great man. For me, Built by Bethel is a lifestyle that's molded by hard work, integrity, love, and happiness. Like, I just feel like that's what it is on and off the field. So that all of those qualities are displayed when we play and when we compete, and they're displayed when we're walking around campus in the classroom. I'm Efe Ovie, and I'm Built by Bethel.